Hi everyone, sorry, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, chat panelists, for your help. I appreciate it. Bridget Grant, Unconditional Love Taro, Kay Malden. I hope everyone is having a great weekend. I wonder where some people, have been for the past 10 years. Let me read to you because I don't know how many of you are paying attention. Medvedev, the guy who's second in command in Russia, made he was trolling Trump. He's a jerk, I don't think this guy is very smart. Terry Richardson, and he made a statement about, a nuclear, that they can attack America or something like that, with nuclear weapon if Trump is not careful. Some banal stuff like that. Anyway, we know how Trump, how thin-skinned Trump is. You know what Trump has decided to do? He moved nuclear-armed submarines into a position that is, it's like sending a message to Russia. This guy is so dumb, but the reason why I am mentioning this, I don't feel anything, is going to happen, but let me read to you what somebody posted about, people in Congress and in the Senate. The person says, the author, the journalist said, according to an analyst by the New York Times, I believe the name is Zolan Kano Youngs, Trump's knee-jerk reaction firing of the head of the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, Erica McIntyre, combined with nuclear saber-rattling at Russia over comments made by Dmitry Medvedev, described as the Kremlin favorite online troll, is an indication of his increasing volatility not seen before. Trump has not shown us how volatile he is. All they had to do is remember what Hillary Clinton said. I believe it was her last debate with Trump where she wiped the floor off, with him. And she says, he's so thin-skinned, anybody can, bait him into doing something stupid. So that's how volatile she viewed him. And she's not the only one. And now somebody in the newspaper is saying, people didn't realize. I've been saying this for a long time, for a while now, that Trump is losing his mind. He's terrified, and people around him at the White House are terrified. Okay, what concerns me is the wag the dog type of thing. He's looking for anything right now to distract from the Epstein stuff because he's been implicated. Well, yes, in some ways he's saying, yes, I'm in the fire, but I don't want anybody to know, what I did. So he's looking for a distraction. And he's doing this hoping it would have more, people would talk about it more. Unfortunately for him, that's not happening. But I don't, I almost fell off my chair laughing when I read that passage from the article. The person saying that Trump is showing how volatile he can be or is. Are you kidding? Come on, give me a break. But anyway, I feel there are more stories that have to come with the Epstein stuff regardless of what he does. And intuitively, I feel this is not going to end well for him. And I also think that, and I said this before as well, so I might as well repeat it. I don't think I said it on this channel. I don't know how many of you watch both of my Prakash Chris says, thanks for your reading this morning. This is Thomas. Hi, Thomas. I don't remember, but I don't remember who I spoke to today. Sorry. But yeah, you're very welcome. Sorry about that. I was trying to remember when I said, I don't remember, but I spoke to a few people today, so sorry. Yes. I feel the Epstein stuff, there are some major stories that have to come out, and they're going to have a major effect on his regime. And he's not making any friends. And also, there are other things I feel that are to come. I don't know how many of you, like I said, I don't know how many of you watch my other channel. And I was talking either yesterday or the day before yesterday, that journalists, to me, the way they behave is like peeling an onion. You know, they take the first layer, they go and study and write about it as much as they possibly can until there is nothing more, and they go to the next layer, they do the same, they repeat. To me, there is a layer and I predicted that was coming as well. The layer they are peeling right now and investigating and about to write about, they started talking about Michael Wolff, the author and Trump biographer. Epstein wanted him to write his biography as well. And that's when Epstein showed him pictures of Trump and young girls. I don't know. It seems, according to reports, it seems like they were underage girls. But anyway, that's where I feel, well, they are there now, because even YouTube channels are talking about Michael Wolff, and a couple of newspaper articles are talking about it. So that layer, and there's going to be another layer. That layer is going to be Epstein's victims. This is not going to go away. And if the people at the White House, the Trump staff, think things are bad now, hang on a little longer. This is going to get really bad. You know, but I mentioned the nuclear repositioning of our nuclear submarines. He's saber rattling, but it's a dangerous thing to do, because Putin is already paranoid. But Trump thinks he can bully everybody. But thank God there is another layer of security, military to military, that people that can diffuse a situation like that. If Trump is dumb enough, and I think he is, thinking that we would survive, or anyone would survive a nuclear war, he's that dumb. I'm sorry, but it's evident. This is not looking very good, because he's a desperate guy. I forgot to say hi to Ron, conditioner of Taro. I meant to, but I don't know what I was thinking about. Hi, Ron. Sorry about that. I didn't call your name. I don't think I called your name. Sorry. Okay. So let's see. Angie says my notification didn't even come on. Something just told me to check. Well, Angie, I am here every Saturday evening at 7. On Mondays it's at 8. And during the weekdays, my regular stream is at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm on Eastern Standard Time, so. But also for the people who don't know, because it seems like some people, sometimes they look for me, they can't find me. I'm thinking of making a video on how to search for me if you don't see me, or if you don't get my notifications. Because the reason why you didn't get this notification is because I did it so late, a half hour before I came on. That's why. I should do it early in the morning, really. Artist. Okay. Cheryl 520 says, me to love your new look. You look 10 years younger. Thanks. Really? I'll take that. Okay. I appreciate it. Mary Johnson says, hi, Milo. Oh, yes. How are you, Mary? I am scrolling. Tamberly is asking, I wanted to start a content. Please, do you think I should start It helps. I'm not quite sure what you mean by content. Do you mean it's a YouTube channel? Why not? Yeah, sure. It doesn't cost much. You can even use your cell phone. You can buy a mic like this, although those can be a little expensive. Or you can buy one of those things. A lot of people use them too. I have 2 sets. This one, just in case it dies or something happens, I have another set. Doing this business, you got to have backup. I'm not saying for you to do it. I'm showing it. That's why I have 2 sets. I have the one I'm using and this one. But you can use, get a mic. There are some cheap ones too, but this one is a good one. Cheaper model, but they're good. I don't remember the name of it, the brand name. But of course, why not? You can use. You don't even have to go out and buy cameras or anything. You can use your cell phone to start, or your laptop, or even your tablet too. So it doesn't cost much. Celeste Jameson is asking any advice on my job application process this month. Oh, can you please call me, Celeste? Why am I seeing blue? Is there a company that has a blue logo you applied to? I'm gonna post a number. I'm sorry, I forgot. I always forget to get this number. I don't know that number because it's only for here. Oops. Okay. Hi, Sandra Peterson. Let's see. Okay. I think. No, I don't think it's this. I think I was wondering if if we lost a celebrity this week. I don't think so. It was. I mentioned him before. I forgot his name now. Oh my God! But anyway, when I can't remember everybody. He's the guy who ate who ate a bat on stage. No, he didn't eat the bat, but he bit his neck, the bat's head off. Something like that. I don't remember his name right now. So the son is asking a question. My best friend was born in Canada and doesn't know if she should buy her first house in the United States or if she should move to Canada. I wouldn't move to Canada. I mean, if she wants to, but if she's having a hard time deciding because of Trump, I wouldn't include him in any major decisions that I'm making because, yes, I know he's the way he's. Thank you very much, Carmen Nali and Sandra Peterson, Azi. I bet Azi. Oh yeah, I know why I'm thinking we lost a celebrity this week is because Azi funeral. I was looking at a couple of pictures. That's why. So now, sorry about that. But yes, I would not. I mean, except if you're looking for a new job or something like that, yes, that's a different story, okay? I would stay put for now because of Trump, but a big decision like buying a house or something like that, unless she wants to go back to Canada, but I would buy the house here if she can, why not, So if she wants to buy it here, I don't see an issue with that, so go for it. Trump is trying to, he thinks he's going to be in power forever. Good luck to him. It's not going to happen. Keep on dreaming. And this week and next week, he's really digging the hole deeper for himself. Watch. Okay. I just posted the number. Don't see the number, but Twinix has a blue logo. Was thinking of applying for it. Apply there too. Hi, this is Milo.
Hi, is this Milo?
Yes. Hi.
Hi, this is Celeste Jamerson.
Yes. Okay. So you said that company. Yeah, I feel you should apply there. But I'm getting, as you know, I was just talking about the economy. It's going to take a little time, but I'm getting 2, so I wish it would be 2 weeks, but I doubt it. So I feel between 9 September, October, okay? Something will change. So don't get discouraged. Just keep applying, okay?
Okay, and I think I know which company you mean. So thanks.
Apply there too, okay?
Okay, thank you very much, Miriam.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime. Take care. Bye-bye. You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Artie says, what's your sense on the next Epstein shoe to drop? It seems edgy, like something will pop. Yeah, because in fact, I was looking right before I came on, a number of journalists are posting in fact, on Ross Story, that, and even, oh my God, the New York Times is saying this guy is not fit to be president. That's one thing. And if you go to Ross Story, their page, there are a bunch of people are posting about some major shoe to drop, okay? But there are so many. But what I feel, the major shoe, well, I've mentioned them before, okay? More information or evidence from the Epstein situation, okay? And also because of his behavior, more people are just continuing to just dislike him, and his poll numbers are going to continue to drop. That's what I feel is going to come. And the corruption that's taking place. And now, finally, journalists are beginning to include his family, how they are going about, try to make money out of every opportunity they get. They were criticizing Biden's son, Hunter, but Trump's kids are worse. I mean, there is no comparison. They were complaining because Hunter Biden, was selling his paintings, and from what I understand, he was on the board of some kind of company in Ukraine or something like that. At least he was working. Those guys, they're grifters. They're making a ton of money out of thin air. Crypto, yeah. Okay. Then I will for Jesus asking me, should I keep my watchman, or will it be safe without a watchman? I would keep the watchman. It's always okay. What I'm feeling is better safe than sorry. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so you can do whatever you want to do, but that's what I'm getting. All right. Cam, she says that she's a ticking time bomb. Isn't there anyone behind the scenes, unbeknownst to this maniac, that can watch him possibly prevent World War III? Oh yeah, that's what I implied before, maybe someone in the Pentagon. Yes, there are a number of layers, okay? Even if you were to, give a command to do something, there are a number of ways to prevent anything, from happening. So I wouldn't worry about, it's a concern because the guy is in a bind, he's terrified. So he can do anything. But, in a sense, even Republican senators, people in Congress are terrified, some of the stuff that he's doing. And like I said earlier, I don't understand where these people have been. This idiot has been doing the same thing for the past 10 years. Hillary Clinton said it. It's unbelievable to me, it's crazy. Helen Will says, my late husband used to listen to Black Sabbath for 21 years. Wow. Maybe they're having a beer together now. I think you're right, Helen Wills. I don't know. I remember the band Black Sabbath. I don't remember any of their songs because I was mostly, in those days, I was mostly into R&B. If I hear their song, I would remember, but I don't memorize them like, the Spanners, the people like David Ruffin, these people, I don't remember them that way because, but Helen Will, whose name starts with the letter D or David, can you please give me a call? Patty 1951 is asking, do you see an economic crash coming? There's going to be a downturn. Oh, well, it's already started, but I told you guys, I don't know if I said it here. I said it to some of my clients, who trade and stuff. I said, September, but I think I've told people the stock market was going to go up and down. But part of it was Trump and his wealthy friends for them to make money. If you notice, he's using tariffs for doing two things. He's taxing us and forcing us to pay down the debt so he can look good, okay? And also the money he's collecting from us, he's shifting it to his wealthy friends. He's playing a bunch of games. You know what I mean? So when they know, they may not be doing it as much as they used to do at the beginning. There was some kind of something to me whenever he threatened that anything that has to do with tariff, they knew they had to position themselves for the market to drop, for them to come in, okay? And then once he goes, says, okay, I changed my mind, the tackle game, it's gonna bounce back, they make a boatload of money and they get out. I feel there was a game like that being played. Okay, so, but yes, there is going to be major downturn. But I don't see the stock market crashing, and I don't see 1925. Was it 1925? The major depression? Please let me know. I don't remember you guys. The artist says, I try to read your story. But there is a paywall. Really? I didn't know that. I think I don't. You're probably right. I thought it was free because I donated to them. That's probably where I can read it. And I've been, I've subscribed to some newspapers because I canceled all my subscriptions. So a lot of them offer me $1 to resubscribe. So I took it. So like that I keep up to, oops, my thing scrolled down. Thank you very much, Sandra Peterson, 1939 market crash. Yes. Not recession, oh my God, the depression. That's what I would do. When was the date of the depression, Great Depression? I'm sure you guys remember. Jenny Bean 830 says, Milo, will I be able to retire from my job within the next 5 years? I feel like saying, I don't see why not. The minute I read your stuff, 1929. Thank you, Pat Star. I thought it was 1925. Thank you. I told you guys I was going to buy something, but I can't play with the screen now because I have stuff in the way because I have to go like this and so I can read the screen, sorry. Thank you, Shane Greenwich. Thank you, Pam Pierce. Oh, the market crash in 1929. Thank you, Greg Dixon. Okay. And Sean Dippers is asking, when will he make more money? I feel like saying it's one thing. I'm getting 2. I don't think it's 2 weeks or 2 months. Probably next 2 months to 2 years. And you may have to do things differently to bring in more income. Okay? Okay. Diva 369 says, Milo, everyone heard Crazy Train by Ozzy. Especially the beginning, very recognizable. Oh, if I hear it, I'll know. I don't remember any of Ozzy's songs. The reason why I got to know Ozzy very well is because he used to have a reality show, him and his family. That's the way I got to know him well, So, Artist says the Hoover put in, oh my God, that must have been a disaster. Then Hoover put, after the market crash, Hoover put in tariffs in 1930, and he made the Depression 1,000,000 times worse, yeah. Well, that's what, Trump is taking a good economy and flushing it down the toilet, and he's screaming at everybody, blaming, saying it's other people's fault, yeah. Oh, Jesus. This is going to be a challenge to get out of, I'll tell you that. Sharon Jones says, any messages from my parents for me? I've been feeling like they have been trying to tell. No. Sharon, I'm sorry. There's no such thing as when somebody passing, they're trying to give you a message, and that doesn't exist. When they want to tell you or pass you a message, trust me, you will get it. So you don't have to try to figure out, are they trying to give me a message and crack your head, trying to figure out that doesn't exist, believe me. Who was that again? I don't remember who asked. Oh, Sharon Jones. So Sharon Jones, whose name starts with a B in your family? B as in boy. Rosetta Kincaid says, Milo, what happened in the president's family to make him so mean-spirited and revengeful? Childhood trauma. Basically, that's what it is. If you hear, his niece talk about the way his mother, the way his father was, and he was a little jerk from childhood, but they sent him over to school because he was causing problems. And it seemed like his dad he didn't know, he wasn't a lovely guy. He wasn't an affectionate person. He treated Trump like garbage, and the rest of the family too. And the mom got tired of him, so they shipped him to some kind of military school, and that didn't help him. So that's why he's the way he is, and now he's putting the country through the same thing he put his family through. This is ridiculous. I don't understand how some Americans, some people in our society can put up with this. There's no way, and that's why I'm saying he's playing with danger. When he tries to unleash the military on the guise of, to protect ICE, all hell can break loose. But let's see what happens. But they have a plan already, by the way. I read but I told you guys already, all those things are, to just cover for what they want to do, to suppress and oppress society. And then he's going to start stealing people's money the same way he's doing it to the corporate media right now, or companies and schools, universities. He makes them pay him. Okay, he accused CBS of editing some video and make it sound better than it was. He knew he knew it was a lie. He was extorting them. That's basically what he's been doing. But if whenever he releases the military, if things were to work out his way, the next step, every rich person in this country who think they're going to get away with, before they have money, the government is not going to come after them and demand his fair share. Watch. All these people are making it, all the wealthy people who are, playing, oh, I'm scared. I don't want to say anything. He may put me in prison. He may attack my business. They're full of baloney. Watch what happens if Trump were to succeed, and I don't think he will. There will be a war if he were to try that. There will be a civil war for sure. But I don't think the military is going to let that happen. They're going to turn on Trump and his brown shirts before they attack us. That's what I feel. Artist says FDR tried to help Hoover, but Hoover was arrogant. I'm not surprised. We have, like Trump, many economists tried to help Hoover. He didn't listen. That's the same. Trump is doing the same thing. Yeah. Banksy says, okay, everyone, please hit the thumb button. Thank you very much for reminding everyone. Yes, people, please hit the like button, because if you do, what's going to happen is YouTube is going to continue to show the video longer to more people, and it will help me a lot. So thank you, Kenneth, for reminding me and everyone else to give me a thumbs up. Okay, I think this is it, friends. I asked some of you to call. You didn't call, unfortunately. I have to go. Thank you, everyone, for spending time with me. Thank you, Chat Manitest, for your help. I appreciate it. If anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmedia.com, or please feel free to call me or text me on my YouTube number. Please give me a thumbs up. That would help me a lot. And please don't forget, if you like the channel, if you are not a subscriber, please subscribe. I'm trying to grow this channel, and I appreciate all of you who, for spending time with me and basically helping me progress. So thank you, everyone. I will see you all Monday evening. Till then, bye.